यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुना तीरावन चारी यमुना तीरावन चारी जयो राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी जयो राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी जयो राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Ram Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare.
Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga.
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 Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga.
Nitai Gauranga Nitai Gauranga.
Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari.
Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari.
Jai Satchinandan Gaura Hari.
Jaya Satchinandan Gaura Hari.
Patita Pavana Gaura Hari.
Patita Pavana Gaura Hari.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Vrindavan Chandra Radhe.
Jaya Radha Vrindavan Chandra Radhe.
Jaya Radha Damodara Radhe.
Jaya Radha Damodar Radhe.
Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga.
Jaya Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gaurango. Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga.
Jaya Vrindavan Dham Jaya Vrindavan Dham. Vrindavan Dham Jaya Vrindavan Dham.
Jaya Vrindavan Dham Jaya Vrindavan Dham. Vrindavan Dham Jaya Vrindavan Dham.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada
जय विश्वपाल परम परिव्राचार्य स्तोत्रस्त श्री श्रीमद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय। प्रेम से गो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 3rd Canto, Chapter 2, text number 6. 6 or 7? 7, huh? 7. Uddhava Uvacha. Uddhava Uvacha. Krishna Dyumani Nimloche. Krishna Dyumani Nimloche. Girneshva Ajagrenaha. Girneshva Ajagarenaha. Kim nuna kushalam bruyam. Kim nuna kushalam bruyam. Gatasrishu griheshaham. Gatasrishu griheshaham. Uddhava Uvacha. Sri Uddhava said, Krishna Dyumani, the Krishna son, Nimloche, having set, Girnesho, being swallowed, Ajagarena, by the great snake. Ha, in the past. Kim, what? Nu, else. Naha, our. Kushalam, welfare. Bruyam, may I say. Gata, gone away. Srishu Griheshu, in the house. Aham, I. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Uddhava said, my dear Vidura, the son of the world, Lord Krishna, has set, and our house has now been swallowed by the great snake of time. What can I say to you about our welfare? Purport. The disappearance of Krishna's son may be explained as follows according to the commentary of Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. Vidura was struck with great sorrow when he got the hint of the annihilation of the great Yadu dynasty, as well as his own family, the Kuru dynasty. Uddhava could understand the grief of Vidura, and therefore he first of all wanted to sympathize with him by saying that after the sunset, everyone is in darkness. Since the entire world was merged in the darkness of grief, neither Vidura nor Uddhava nor anyone else could be happy. Uddhava was as much aggrieved as Vidura, and there was nothing further to be said about their welfare. Comparison of Krishna to the sun is very appropriate. As soon as the sun sets, darkness automatically appears. But the darkness experienced by the common man does not affect the sun itself, either at the time of sunrise or sunset. Lord Krishna's appearance and disappearance are exactly like that of the sun. He appears and disappears in innumerable universes, and as long as he is present in a particular universe, there is all transcendental light in the universe, in that universe. But the universe from which he passes away is put into darkness. His pastimes, however, everlasting. The Lord is always present in some universe, just as the sun is present either in the eastern or western hemisphere. The sun is always present either in India or in America, or when the sun is present in India, the American land is in darkness, and when the sun is present in America, the Indian hemisphere is in darkness. As the sun appears in the morning and gradually rises up to the median and then again sets in the hemisphere while simultaneously rising in the east, in the other, so Lord Krishna's disappearance in one universe and beginning of his different pastimes in another take place simultaneously. As soon as one pastime is finished, it is manifest in another universe, and thus his Nitya lila or eternal pastimes are going on without ending. As the sunrise takes place once in 24 hours, similarly the pastimes of Lord Krishna takes place in a universe once in a daytime of Brahma, the account of which is given in Bhagavad Gita as 4,300 million solar years. But wherever the Lord is present, all his different pastimes are described in the revealed scriptures, takes place at regular intervals. As at sunset, the snakes become powerful, thieves are encouraged, ghosts become active, the lotus becomes disfigured, and the Chakravaki laments. So, with the disappearance of Lord Krishna, the atheists feel enlivened and the devotees become sorry. Om Ajnanatimrandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Presthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Please repeat. Sri Uddhava said, My dear Vidura, the sun of the world, Lord Krishna, has set, and our house has now become swallowed by the great snake of time. What can I say to you about our welfare? So this was in reply by Uddhava to the inquiries of Vidura. This is after the Supreme Lord wound up his pastimes, after the destruction of the Yadu family. That is the context. And here Uddhava is saying, when the son of Krishna has set, that means has disappeared from this universe. Now we have been swallowed by the great snake of time, Kala. So what can I say about my welfare? So, when Krishna was, wherever there is Krishna's incarnation, incarnation means Krishna's appearance to our senses, to our material senses. So whenever there is Krishna's incarnation, as 5,000 years back on this land of Vrindavan, Krishna was visible to our gross material eyes. At that time, because of his presence in our material dimension, it would bring all auspiciousness. And this auspiciousness is compared to be like a sun. Sun, like darkness compared with sun. Sun showers light on the entire universe. And the result is it dissipates darkness. So every incarnation of Krishna is like the Surya. But he is a Surya. Krishna is Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadiradir Govinda, Sarvakarana Karanam. He is a Surya, he is a son of Sat, Chit and Ananda. Because the essence of Krishna is Satchidananda Vigraha. So, when Krishna, the lila of Krishna, like the sun set in this universe 5,000 years back, the entire world felt the influence of darkness, influence of Kali coming into the society, influence of so many sinful activities, all these things which we are seeing here now, today, even just 5,000 years. 5,000 years is just like the dawn of Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga has just begun. So in this dawn we can see how people have completely become irreligious. They have lost the goal of human life. And largely in this earth, if there is some kind of connection to the Vedic life exists, it's only in this country. And that too, the spirit of it is lost due to our Indian culture. The gross things are still sustaining, and that is a hope for us to actually rekindle the spirit of all these things through Krishna consciousness. So, it is explained here. Let's first discuss the principle of Krishna's lila that Prabhupada explains in this purport. That Krishna's leelas are eternal, and they are just like every leela of Krishna is eternal, eternally going on. And as a sun rises and sets, rises in one place, sets in another place. When it rises in one place, it is automatically setting in another place. But the sun is always there. In the same way, Krishna's all his pastimes in this material world moves from one universe to another universe. And it is said that once in a day of Brahma, these leelas of the Lord are manifest to the eyes of the people of this universe. So, Krishna is eternal person, his associates are eternal, his spiritual world is eternal, his reflected, his leelas in this material world, in his Purna Leela Avatara as Krishna, is also eternal. So, whether we are able to see or not, or whether we are sometimes seeing Krishna is born and he is disappearing also like anybody else. Irrespective of that, each of this, including his disappearance Leela, including his birth Leela, these are all eternal Leelas of the Lord. So the Lord is eternal, and we know that in this world, everybody is in darkness, is in the darkness of ignorance about ourselves, ignorance about God, ignorance about the purpose of life. Totally, Every human being is in ignorance in this material world. And because of his ignorance, the activities are also filled with sinful activities, activities which simply increases one's ignorance. But in the midst of all this, there is great hope because of the holy name incarnation. The holy name of the Lord is also Lord Krishna. So his incarnation, anyone who associates with the holy name of the Lord will still feel relief from the influence of Kala or Kali Yuga. That is very great fortune for people of Kali Yuga, simply by taking shelter of the holy name as directed and prescribed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The sun of the holy name is shining over the entire existence, over the entire earth now. As the Nama Avatara, and is reflected on unlimited tongues, just like one Surya reflects on unlimited bodies. In the same way, the Hare Krishna movement in different forms is a lila of the Nama Avatara, specifically in the form as the 16-word Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So those who have associated with this chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra can directly experience relief from the force of Maya, force of Kala, three modes of material nature, which is all next to impossible in Kali Yuga to experience. We who have got the shelter of the holy name through the pure devotee of the holy name, Srila Prabhupada, are also gifted with this Nama Prabhu, bringing back, at least in our personal lives, same atmosphere as when Krishna was here 5,000 years back. Though we are in the midst of thick Kali Yuga, preaching Krishna consciousness, the holy name is so powerful that we are able to have this kind of a life free from darkness. Anyone who accepts Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and anyone who understands that the purpose of life is to go back to Godhead, they are very specially blessed to know this purpose of life and serve the holy name of the Supreme Lord. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam, kalo nastyeva, nastyeva, nastyeva gatiranyata. The holy name is the sun which can bring back light in this Kali Yuga. A proof of the pudding is it has brought light to our life. We're not simply talking philosophy. Total transformation of our life. The inclination for fruitive activity has disappeared from our heart. We only want to do devotional service. By associating with the holy name who is full of infinite chit, pure knowledge, the mere influence of chanting the morning 16 rounds makes us free from mental speculation. And when we become free from mental speculation, we become free from sinful activities. The cause for sinful activity is mental speculation. Mental speculation means so many false beliefs we have about power, about knowledge, satta, chitta, about ananda, about pleasure, happiness. All that illusory ideas of happiness, pleasure, all vanishes when the light of the holy name shines in our heart. Bhaktivinoda Thakur sings. We all know that famous जीवेर कल्याण साधना काम जगतासिये मधुर नाम अविद्यातिमिरतापन रूपे हृद्गगने विराजे. Name of Lord, the holy name of Lord Krishna descends into the darkness of the material world just to benedict the conditioned souls. The holy name of Lord Krishna is just like the sun that rises in the clear sky of the heart of the devotees. Again I'll read. The holy name of Lord Krishna is just like the sun that rises in the clear sky of the heart of the devotees. Such brilliant knowledge cannot be understood by those who are trying in the name of either piety or atheism to exploit material creation of the Lord. So, the glories of the holy name of the Lord is so much explained in different aspects, in different parts of Chaitanya Charitamrita, especially by Namacharya Haridas Thakur. I'll read some of them. Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Antya Lila, chapter 1. Namacharya Haridas Thakur continued, if one offenselessly utters the holy name, even imperfectly, one can be freed from all the results of sinful life. Text 62. O reservoir of all good qualities, just worship Sri Krishna, the purifier of all purifiers, the most exalted of the personalities worshipped by choice poetry. Worship him with a faithful, unflinching mind without duplicity and in a highly elevated manner. Thus worship the Lord whose name is like the sun, for just a slight appearance of the sun dissipates the darkness of night. So a slight appearance of the holy name of Krishna can drive away all the darkness of ignorance that arises in the heart due to greatly sinful activities performed in the previous lives. Nama basa haite haya samsarera kshaya. Even a faint light from the holy name of the Lord can eradicate all reactions of sinful life. While dying, Ajamila chanted the holy name of the Lord, intending to call his son Narayana. Nevertheless, he attained the spiritual world. What to speak of those who chant the holy name with faith and reverence? Because of even the faintest rays of the effulgence of the Lord's holy name, one can attain liberation. We can see this in all the revealed scriptures. The evidence appears in the story of Ajamila in Srimad Bhagavatam. When a person is actually advanced and takes pleasure in chanting the holy name of the Lord, who is very dear to him, he is agitated and loudly chants the holy name. He laughs, cries, becomes agitated and chants just like a madman, not caring for outsiders. Liberation and extinction of reactions of sinful life are two concomitant byproducts of the chanting the holy name of the Lord. An example is found in the gleams of morning sunlight. As a rising sun immediately dissipates all world's darkness, which is deep like an ocean, so the holy name of the Lord, if chanted without offenses, dissipates all reactions of a living being's sinful life, All glories to that holy name of the Lord, which is auspicious for the entire world. With the first glimpse of the sunlight, fear of thieves, ghosts, demons immediately disappear. And when the sun is actually visible, everything is manifest. And everyone begins performing his religious activities and regulative duties. Similarly, the first hint that offenseless chanting of the Lord's holy name has awakened dissipates the reactions of sinful life immediately. And when one chants the holy name offenselessly, one awakens to the service in ecstatic love at the lotus feet of Krishna. So, it is said that the holy name rises from the heart of the chanter. When we chant, the whole process is to purify our chitta. Chitta is our internal sky. And it said when the sky is very clear, the holy name rises. So it is said that when one begins to chant the holy name of the Lord, he first feels the effulgent rays of the sun of holy name. Sun has got the center core and the rays. Center core is the Shuddhanama. Shuddhanama's effulgence are the Shaktis of the Lord. Just like light and heat is a Shakti of sun. Similarly, the Shuddhanama's light and heat, the eternally sounding Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This sound is eternally effulgent. Effulgence means that effulgence is of Sat, Chit and Ananda. Just like sun, light and heat are energies. Sat energy, Chit energy and Ananda energy. So the first effect of the holy name, just like the first effect of the sun, before seeing the sun, you will see it is dissolving the clouds slowly. Through the clouds, you will see little by little the Satta, Chitta and Ananda energy coming into your heart from the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. So that when that Nama, when the Satta, Chitta and Ananda reaches your heart, penetrating the cloud of, what is this cloud? Fruitive activities, mental speculation, sense gratification, sinful activities. This is a cloud. But the holy name's Shakti, the effulgence is so powerful. Nam Namakari Bauda Nija Sarva Shakti. It dissolves these clouds which are in our chittam for billions of lives. And then as it continuously we are in touch with the Shakti, Nam Namakari Bauda Nija Sarva Shakti. That is Shakti Avesha Nama. The Shuddha Nama makes the sound that me and you chant into Shakti Avesha Nama. Shakti Avesha Nama. Nama you chant. Into that the Shakti Avesha, the Shakti of the Lord enters. So the first effect of the holy name is the effect of the association of the Shakti of the Lord. What is Sat? Sat dissolves Asat. Chit dissolves Achit. Ananda dissolves all our false material pleasure beliefs that matter gives pleasure, matter gives happiness. It all will dissolve by the association of by the shining effulgence of Satchit Ananda, which is making the nama that you chant into empowered sound. So that's no longer an ordinary sound, it is Satchidananda sound. That Satchidananda sound, the Lord is so merciful, you chant the holy name, He invests all His Shakti into it, it becomes Shakti Aveshanama. When you begin to chant, Shuddha Nama doesn't come on your tongue. The Shaktis of the Lord comes into this sound. And with that sound, you take it through your ears. Then there is Cheto Darpana Marjanam. That sound enters our heart. This is the first process. Cheto Darpana Marjanam means it is a cleansing of this cloud. So this cloud gets cleansed by repeatedly hearing the holy name of the Lord. As Prabhupada says, just like iron put in the fire becomes red hot. In this way, our chittam, our internal environment, antakarana, it becomes, you close your eyes, you see your inside. That inner sky, that is contaminated now. So Shakti Aveshanama goes, it dissolves the clouds. When the cloud is dissolved gradually, one feels first the experience of what is Satta, what is Chitta, and what is Ananda. What is spiritual Ananda, what is spiritual truth, everything we start experiencing. It's all play of Shaktis. And then, when that Shakti purify us, just like bathing. First you have to bathe. So this holy name bathes our chittam. And then we continue to chant. As more and more our chittam becomes purified of fruitive activities, sinful activities, mental speculation, all this becomes purified. Our ability to invoke the holy name more and more, purifying our tongue. After experiencing the faint light, that is Namabhasa, faint light that is coming. What is this light? The experience of Satta Chitta and Ananda. Not fully. A full bright sunlight is there, then it is infinite Sat Chitta Ananda experience. But near faintly it is coming. And you go on like that, the cloud will disappear. When the cloud disappears means our senses are all fully purified. Mental speculation is finished. Sense gratification is zero, because sense gratification is all based on mental speculation. Because there is no pleasure in matter at all. So where is the question of sense gratification? So when that shines forth, then not only the effulgence comes into your tongue, the Shuddhanama himself, the source of the effulgence, comes into our tongue, on our tongue. That means that Nama on our tongue is the Shuddhanama of the Lord. Rupa Goswami says, that experience is like wanting 1,000,000 tongues and 1,000,000 ears to taste the sweetness of that Shuddhanama. So that is a very high level Shuddhanama japa. We are in different stages of Namabhasa japa, where we are experiencing effulgence of Shuddhanama, Satta Chitta and Ananda. And that is why we are a little better off from people who are outside, karmis. We are lost interested in doing karma. We want to engage in devotion service. Where has it come from? Because it is our original knowledge. Our original knowledge. Where has dependence upon Krishna come from? These are all our original knowledge, Chitta, Shakti of the Lord. So, anybody, this is a great blessing in Kali Yuga, that the holy name is actively liberating, is an active mission. Like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's active mission is the lila of the holy name. So each one of us, how effectively we can associate with the holy name, that much faster all our anarthas go away. Not by any of our individual efforts like that. Our advancement is starts with offenseless chanting and free from envy. This is very important. Whatever technique you may use to chant and all those things, improve your chanting. If you're envious of living entities, you're envious of Krishna, forget it. It will be very, 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 very slow advancement. So this thing we have to increase the quality of chanting. We have to ensure that we are not envious of any living entity. Envy is a disease. That is the reason one of the biggest cloud is this envy. Therefore, we are asked 10 offenses, not to blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name. They are servants of the holy name. You cannot blaspheme them. There may be so many shortcomings because we have not come to the point of pure consciousness. If you come to the pure state of pure consciousness, as it is said here, just now we read, the moment we utter the holy name of the Lord, we'll go mad. First it doesn't mean that we are not experiencing holy name. We are experiencing the effulgence of the holy name. Just like you have to go to a big man, first you have to go to his secretary, please them, and then go, right? The effulgence of the Lord is protecting anybody's access to the Lord. Just like it sterilize you and then take you before the Lord. And this effulgence is Sat, Chit and Ananda, sterilizing the living entity. So we are now in the stage of sterilizing our Chitta by continuous association with the holy name of the Lord. And the holy name of the Lord, you should understand, Prabhupada repeatedly says, this is not an ordinary vibration, it is spiritual vibration, it is Krishna himself. Even if it is the effulgence of the Lord, there is no difference between the effulgence of the Lord and the Lord. In substance, there is no difference. That's also light and heat, this is also light and heat. He is also Satchidananda, effulgence is also Satchidananda. But the way he reciprocates to our senses, the sun itself and the sun's light itself is a little different. You go into the sun, you'll be charred, isn't it? Sunlight will give you little warmth. So we are all, by chanting 16 rounds, we are all warmed up in our life. Spiritual warmth we have got. Imagine the same spiritual warmth of Satya, Chitta and Ananda, little Satya, Chitta and Ananda. One ray through the cloud hits us. Some one or two realization here, there, this is. That itself is giving us so much blissful life and freedom from material life. Imagine all the cloud disappears and full Satya, Chitta and Ananda shines. As soon as we utter the holy name of the Lord. The holy name of the Lord is incarnation is rising from the heart of the devotee. It's not from somewhere like that is coming. From space. Consciousness is where? Consciousness is in the heart. So the path of the Lord is through the consciousness. So therefore repeatedly said in different verses that the holy name rises in the heart of a person whose sky of consciousness is clear. When the sky is clear, then sunlight fully reaches you. So clearing our internal chittam, our consciousness. Chittam is nothing but subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind. Where are all our programming? Where is all our beliefs? Where is all our false faith? Where is our faith in fruitive activities? Where is it situated? It's all in the subconscious mind. So our subconscious mind gets cleansed. That is what is like the iron, piece of iron. So the holy name of the Lord is very mercifully, if there is a proper desire, then He will manifest on the tongue with all the Shaktis. And then if you hear as prescribed by Prabhupada, that Shaktis will go and purify our heart. Again, one more Nama, one more Nama, one more Nama. In this way, this cycle continues, purification continues, bead after bead, the quality of our japa, mala after mala, day after day, the quality of our japa will increase because of the purification of the previous chanting that has gone into your heart. So such a simple process which is given to anyone, chant Hare Krishna and exactly the same sound you hear, your cycle is completed. Not hearing is a kind of offense. Not serious offense, it's a kind of offense. Real offenses are different. The 10 offenses we are saying. Inattentive chanting is, especially if you're a devotee, that inattentive chanting, it just delays your progress. You're not offensive to Krishna. But you do not have faith that Krishna is before me. That faith doesn't exist. If that faith existed, and if you're a devotee of Krishna, then you will never be inattentive. So it becomes an offense for one who knows. A new person who is coming and you're making him chant, he chants, he's little inattentive, it's all right because he doesn't know it's Krishna. We all know the philosophy that this is Krishna. And we are inattentive. So when we devotees inattentively chant, it becomes offensive. That's why it's one of the 10 offenses to be inattentive. To have faith in fruitive activities is an offense. To think that I can be happy with, with material sense gratification, that is also, these are all finer offenses which delays our progress. In other words, the holy name is so powerful, fruitive activity is all kicked out, sense gratification is kicked out. But we want again sense gratification. We create new sense gratification, new fruitive ambitions, all these things we create. That's a problem. It's not that the holy name cannot kill, it kills everything, it burns everything. Yes, but the soul has got so much capacity, so much power, and so much it is so powerful, the living entity is. Immediately again it can desire fruitive activities. Fruitive activity means what? I work, I enjoy. I slog and I enjoy. This is fruitive mentality. Devotee who surrendered to Krishna, he doesn't think I will slog and I will enjoy. I will slog and Krishna will enjoy. That is, everything is turned around. So our entire success in the path of devotion service is dependent upon how offenselessly, how effectively we associate with the most powerful energies of the Lord first, who is very mercifully shining the energies. Who is shining? Suddhanama is shining. He cannot come on your tongue because your tongue is material tongue. It's not purified. Neither has your spiritual tongue awakened. So now, if he comes also, there is no use, right? So he shines his energy. First is the experience of Satchitananda, experience of his Shaktis, which experience results in freedom from all these anarthas, the source of anarthas also. And then automatically, this is our goal. Our goal is, because Shuddha Nama is non-different from Krishna's Rupa, lila, everything. The absolute truth is such that there is no difference between Krishna's Nama, his Rupa, his lila, everything. It's called Advaya Jnana. Here they are all, matter and spirit is mixed up. That is why you see they are all different. So this most fundamental faith that this vibration is not a material vibration. Even if I am a neophyte, it is Satchidanandaized vibration. And as Krishna is so merciful that the avatara sharira he becomes, just like the deity, marble. Deity, Lord enters, takes a form similar to this, his original form becomes this form, and then enters this. Once he enters this, then it's no longer marble, he's omnipotent Lord. Even the marble is not, touch of the marble also is touching Krishna directly. Not that inside the marble deity there is a Satchidananda form of the Radha Vrindavan Chandra. Then what is the special favor he is doing? He is remaining Satchidananda. He is coming to our visible eyes. He is coming to our visible sound, audible sound. So that faith should be there, that Krishna's avatara and his avatara sharira, there is no difference. No difference. Krishna's original Rupa, Nama, between them there is no difference. Similarly, by his omnipotency, even his avatara sharira, that means the sound that we chant, Shakti Avesha Nama is non-different from Krishna himself, Krishna Nama himself. Effect may be different. Marble deity won't walk unless he decides. Normally he doesn't walk. So there is a difference in reciprocation, but Vastu is same. He's there. Krishna is there. Similarly, Nama that you chant. Because you have received this Nama from a pure devotee, even if your chanting is offense, not free from offenses, we should have full Shraddha, full faith. The Lord is mercifully coming on my tongue. It is Him. He can do anything. If He doesn't become the sound that I can hear, if He doesn't become that sound that I can hear, if He doesn't become the deity which I can see, how will I ever have sparsha? How will I ever touch the Satchidananda Vigraha of the Lord? How will I ever do it? Because my senses are all covered and I only have materially I can see, spiritually, materially I can hear. This is the avatara principle. So that faith we should, it is the sun, the sunlight are non-different from each other. But the effect of going into sun is different, sunlight is different. The same way, the Surya of Nama is on our tongue. Initially, our experience, don't even deserve even to get the effulgence. What to speak of getting the direct touch of the sun of Shuddha Nama. But there is so much hope not because of me, the chanter, but because of the inconceivable, infinite mercy that He can come and purify the infinitely fallen person like me. It's a credit to the holy name. It's a credit to his kindness, Nama Prabhu's kindness, that he is coming on our tongue in spite of being unqualified. At least we should give up our desire. He is cleansing us every day, but we should give up our desire for making the consciousness dirty again and again. So we are so fortunate that what we are talking here in Bhagavatam, we are actually living that. It's not easy to have this consciousness in this Kali Yuga. We are already liberated actually. We are liberated. Only thing is we are not permanently liberated. Day to day we are liberated. Because we are chanting the 16 rounds of the name of the Lord. Because we are worshipping the deities, we are worshipping spiritual master. We are liberated. We are having a liberated life. We are under the care of the internal energy of the Lord. It's only our mind rebels and comes out and becomes a karmi again and again. Our old self. Any questions? Yes. Mike.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Many people ask if we chant Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. So, will they get that same effect like we chant Hare Krishna?
Of course. Of course. Don't disturb them. Let them chant. You see the cycle, especially if you're repeating. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Which comes first? You hear a person continuously chanting. Hare Rama comes first or Hare Krishna comes first? Both come first. Sometimes this comes first and then this comes. Goes on like that. So please don't argue on that with people. Yes, you please chant Hare Ram. Yeah, next.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhu, when we attentively embrace the Shaktiavesh avatar of the Lord, then we will have the effect of Satchidananda. Not fully effect, but that Satchidananda effect will dissolve our speculations, material desires. And then millions of times when we will chant and hear, that is stage of Shuddha Nam, we will experience. That hope a devotee should have. So Prabhu, a devotee who thinks of Hare Krishna mantra in the mind, he don't chant. Because Lord has incarnated in the sound form. But sometimes we feel tired and we are not chanting through tongue. But in mind that we are thinking of the holy name. So
definition of sound in Bhagavatam is, it's an idea. The vibrator is not before you, but it is the idea of the vibrator. That is Shabda. So, our thinking is all Shabda. That is why I say, do not think during japa. Instead of hearing the holy name, you are hearing nonsense. You are hearing all mental speculation. That is also Shabda. Thinking is also, you are hearing your Shabda inside, soft and subtle sound. But since, technically speaking, Shabda is that. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has said, no, gross sound you chant. It has its own extra effect. Prabhupada did not recommend us to close our eyes and, chant in our... There are 3 types of japa. One is the japa we do, another is the japa which, you subtly, no sound comes out but your tongue moves. Then there is japa where even tongue doesn't move, only mind is chanting. Three types of japa is there in the Shastra. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommended that take advantage of Lord appearing in the gross sound. And because we are gross, largely we are gross. Our realization of existence is gross. Therefore, when we say the Lord is in the external sound, then you feel directly that you are worshipping a person who is before you. In the mind, to think of another worshipped Savior is much more difficult than to feel, here is the external, here on my tongue, the Lord has come. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Whom are you serving? I am serving Him. So that Savior becomes very clear. Seva becomes realistic. You are thinking you are the gross body, you are chanting. Because you are not got out of this bodily concept of life. If your soul is awakened and your soul is chanting, then you can do the other chanting. Neither soft nor mind, and spiritually you can chant.
Does it happen like if somebody is thinking of Hare Krishna more and more, he will come to the stage of chanting grossly?
Thinking of Hare Krishna more and more.
Then he will start chanting.
Why will he think? If he is not ready to chant, why will he think? It's all hypothetical questions. Only one who can 24 hours think of the name. Why talk about that person? A neophyte cannot think of the holy name. His mind, his kala is raising. Hundreds of other things are coming into his mind. So first he has to chant by hearing the holy name of the Lord. He cannot think like that. Thinking doesn't mean like for a second I think and then compare it with 1 second Hare Krishna Hare. ये ऐसा compare नहीं करना. 24 hours को think कर सकता है उसको? नहीं कर सकता है. लेकिन 24 hours chant कर सकता है तक प्रभुपाद बोलते हैं. Prabhupada is saying 24 hours you can chant. You will never get tired. Because the sound, the nama is giving the shakti to do your japa. After a certain time, you are vibrating, your tongue is very, very nominal energy. The sound is actually articulated by the nama avatara. Otherwise, how Haridas Thakur can sit and chant? Where is the energy for him? It's coming from the nama. 23 hours. Divya Cheshta Shakti that comes from the nama. Then only you can do, continuously you can do the chanting. Even without food. As taught by our many great nama bhaktas like Haridas Thakur. Yes.
So, can you explain ekatva and anutva once you explain? Ekatva and anutva.
Yeah, ekatva and anutva. Ekatva means, these are two words that are used in Ayurveda to describe the quality of the mind. Mind has got ekatva quality and anutva quality. Anutva is like your degree of resolution. Ekatva is stick to doing one thing without diverting. So in japa, ekatva is doing nothing else but chanting and hearing, chanting and hearing, chanting and hearing. It is ekatva. Anutva, while you are doing this, with what resolution you can hear Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. You will see in one day you can experiment. If you're doing this 108 japa yajna, towards the end of your japa, you will see that you're not nothing. Your anutva is automatically, you are hearing every word. You did not put any effort. Because your mind has become very sharp. Resolution, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. When you begin, for you, if you try to put your resolution on each word, it will disturb your japa. You're counting this thing, everything will go. So start with the one whole string, one bead. Your Anutva should be Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hearing one mantra. And as you progress, you will see you don't have to put any effort. The mind itself becomes sharper and sharper because you have chanted so many. Towards the end, you will see that you are automatically, your resolution has increased. You are catching each Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Spontaneously you are catching. So that is Anutva. Ekatva means do nothing else. Do the chanting, do the moving of the attention, do the moving of hearing from one sound to another sound. It's a doing. Japa is a doing. And knowing is, in terms of knowing, that is Anutva. The quality of knowing, quality of hearing is Anutva. Quality of uninterrupted chanting is Ekatva, without doing anything else. Only chanting.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Yes. Last question.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hmm.
Prabhu, there are two things. One is knowing the philosophy of Hare Krishna, like we are hearing in your class now. Another thing is knowing the technique of chanting, when during chanting we are practicing it. So it is very pleasing to hear the glories of Hare Krishna, but when it comes to chanting the Mahamantra, it becomes difficult. Also, like this morning I was chanting and the cue card came that all of the Lord's energies are there in the holy name. But it was difficult to assimilate it and practice it, and it did not improve the chanting. And I also feel sometime, Prabhupada did not emphasize on japa as such. I mean, he talked about 4 regulatory principles, prasadam, reading his books, doing service. And when you are as a mentor of holy name, teaching to us, so you have done your hard work service of 40 years. Lord had blessed you, and then you have got these deep realization. So shouldn't it be like, time is also a factor that we have to slog for 20, 30 years. Then when we chant, we can properly chant the holy name. So could you please explain?
No, you have made the entire chanting as a function of time. How many years you are doing devotional service. But chanting is independent of that. It's all mercy of Prabhupada and Krishna. Maybe so many factors were there which did not make me understand all these things for 30 years. Then last 10 years, all these things have come up. You're talking about me, so I'm saying about me. Then last 10, 12 years, these things have, the importance of japa and everything has come up. Otherwise, as a routine, like everybody, I was doing my 15, 16 rounds. And the focus was so many other things, which is also devotional service, fine. So, it all depends upon how seriously we are taking it and practicing it. Mind is it's all, what is the biggest obstacle? You said, here is my philosophy, I understand, but practically I am not able to do it. Reason is very simple. It is a mind. That means the old training in the mind has to go. So therefore it is sadhana bhakti. Sadhana bhakti means you have to repeatedly, you have to contemplate on these truths that Prabhupada, that's why Prabhupada said, read my books, read my books, read my books. Where did all this realization come to me from? Reading Prabhupada's book on searching on this holy name. Chant and exactly hear the same sound. There are 12 codes where Prabhupada is saying. So if you can adopt that. But don't make a philosophy out of it that, many, many years you have to chant without knowing the philosophy of holy name, without stressing anything about this thing. and then one day you will be able to practice. No. Even today, if you are practicing this japa, the way the soulful japa is, if you are practicing it, already your japa would have changed a lot. May not the extent in which you wanting it, but you would have changed, because it is a truth here. It is nothing to do with function of time. What is its fire? Put iron in the fire, it will burn. It has to, how to put the iron in the fire continuously. That is all, as simple as that. So, from your question, it appears like, oh, you got suddenly some realization after 40 years of service, you are pushing it on everybody. Sounds like that. Because you are seeing that it is hard for you. It is hard for me also, soulful japa. I write all those cards and my mind cannot hold sometimes. Goes into thinking. It's hard for everybody, soulful japa. So don't feel disappointed. Even 10% if you are there, at least your mind is on the holy name. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जाए, जगत गुरु शिल प्रभुपाद की जाए।
वंदेहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुता पदकमलं श्रीगुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srimad Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Bhaja Shri